Hey guys, welcome to our questionnaire with me and Jazz. What we are going to try to do here is give you a little bit more insights on what we're working on with the company. It's always our goal to connect with the community, and by these videos we are trying to do so. From my side, it is still a little bit sad that we didn't make it. I think the feeling is like with us, with the fans, with the players. I think we all saw the potential of making it, so it was really close, but I am still proud that the journey we made together. So making it in the first open qualifier, getting first position out of more than 800 teams, then going to the RMR in Bucharest, still a new experience for some guys in the team. Not having the best chances by drawing Astralis in your last game, but still being very confident that you could have beaten them, and it could have been 2-0. For me, this gives still a lot of confidence for the future in this team, and something I'm really proud of. And that was the main reason I wanted to work with this team, is that you come back from a disappointment, I would say, and a lot of teams would be thinking about changing a player or anything. We still have like the feeling that this team wants to make it together as a team, and they're even more motivated to become better than they already are.
Yeah, from my side, I think it was sad for sure, but I think it also makes us more hungry for victories or achievements. I think we just showed ourselves that we can do it. We are playing on the level of tier 1 orgs already, so I think it's just a matter of time when we will get there.
Yeah, it's always nice to get support from everywhere. I really had a feeling a lot of people were rooting for us, but this is also because I think a lot of people like to root for the underdog, and I think we were the underdog in this story. But for so many reasons, it would have been the cherry on the cake for this team to go to the major, because if you see that they played an entire year without support, then in the late January they signed with us, and if you see that everything they achieved by their results is just so amazing. I think a lot of people didn't know the story yet, and they only started to look into their story when they made it to the RMR and so many people were watching it. Like, how can you not love this team and the story then, and everything they went through after seeing all the stuff the challenges that they had. This kind of experience is not something that you can just reproduce in a gaming house or in a bootcamp, so this is very much needed experience for this team and for these youngsters. Any professional player in his career needs these kind of events, and the next event that this team needs is actually the major itself or the pro league itself. So that, for me, that is the next step. They got a little taste of how it is, very different, with a lot of eyes on yourself, playing from a hotel, from an area where it's not the same like home. Of course you can bootcamp, but nobody is able to recreate those moments, right? And as long as they use all the experience in the right way, and that means like looking at every small mistake, every detail that didn't give you the edge you needed, and becoming better, I'm pretty sure that the next time will be a lot better for this team, and they will be even stronger than they already were before. Yeah, a lot of people don't actually see what the coach or an analyst does, right? So a lot of people see the team, they see the results, they see the top fragger, they see the bottom fragger. But the reason why we're working together with Element as a coach and Sita as an analyst is because there is a very good fit in how we see building a team and the goals that we also want to meet as an organization. The coach and the analyst, like they see it all, they have the same goal as we have as an organization, and there is such a good fit, such a good match. These guys are also very hardworking. I don't think it's a secret, but you can be on Discord on the middle of the night and you still see those two guys going through VODs, going through demos, creating new strategies, and this is all stuff that's people from the outside they don't see, right? But yeah, those two guys, they bring so much, and that's why signing them was a huge step forward. And I think you can also see on the results that we're showing really good progress.
No, totally agree, because you see two different teams from April and the team from January. Yeah, I think with the element, we had an instant connection on the first call already because he was talking about the problems or like the weak spots and the strong spots of our teams, which I completely agreed with. Also had the same thoughts about it, and I think we had a connection already on the first call. And yeah, I was pretty sure that he would do these big changes in our team, which will help them to get where they are right now and even further.
Qualifying for this league was very much needed, both for the team and the organization, I would say, because we have been in Valorant for a very long time, since the closed beta. Imagine not qualifying with all the talents that you have in the team. That would have not left a lot of options, sadly enough, in Valorant, and that's also why I don't like the concept 100%, is because if you don't qualify for these main leagues, there is not much to play for. Yeah, I think both like for the boost of the team, because they deserve this for sure, but it could have went because these best of one qualifiers are still very hard to go through, and even if it goes to a best of 3, you can still lose to a very good opponent, and it could have been that we would have gotten out of the league. But for the future in Valorant, then just investing 4 or 5 more months into something where you don't even know what is the next plan, or if you can qualify again for the same league, I think that's very hard for, I call it tier 2, tier 3 organizations to not have a clear future in a game where you are investing in. It's very easy when you're on the highest level, the tier 1 level, and you qualified for everything, but this is only for a very small exclusive group of teams, and I still feel at the moment that there is something missing in Valorant, where also the smaller upcoming teams, the young guys, the prodigies have a way to live out of, and a motivation, a goal to work towards. Yeah, so I think Misfit is a very good IGL to begin with. We already had very good results with him as well. And then I think the next step you take when you invested a few months into your team is investing in a bootcamp. The bootcamp was very close to the qualifier. So at the bootcamp, not myself, of course, because this is a decision of the coach and the staff team, that they saw that there was not a big connection between the player Misfits and the other 4 people. And yeah, it's still a team game, so at the bonds and the connection on every level is really important. There was nothing wrong with his skill level or anything, so he's still a very good player, but he just didn't match with the other 4 players. And maybe there was an age difference, like we have very young guys in the team, like 19 and 20 years old. He was already around 27 or 28, I think, which is still good for an IGL to share that kind of experience. But when there is no match with the other players, you need to do something. And
yeah, I think it was like 2 weeks before the qualifier started, so I was skeptical, to be honest, because for me it was too close. Like how much can you, like what team can you build in 2 weeks, because IGL is a really important position. And yeah, it's really hard to work around a different IGL when we're working around the first IGL. So yeah, in the end, still we gave Element the call to do this. And yeah, like we can see it now, he did the right decision.
With the PUBG team, they have been with us the longest, and it's one of our goals to support your teams for as long as possible, through the ups and the downs, and also there, because the results are not what they need to be, because we do want every team to be a little bit on the same level, and right now there is just a gap in results between PUBG and Valorant and Counter-Strike. So what we decided together with the team is change a player, and for me this is always the last thing you want to do to get better, and change a player. But obviously if the talent and the skill level is not there, then you need to take a decision. And I think the future will tell if this is the right decision or not for the PUBG team. Like, this doesn't mean that we give up on our team, like we give everyone chances to improve. And yeah, I'm really looking forward there as well to finally reach the level that we want to reach in PUBG as well.
Yeah, I think that's a big, they're liking a lot on the good results right now. Yeah, I think this is decision that they had to make, because it was their call, not our call, to replace it. We would just want better results. And this is also what they knew. And their call was to replace one of the players. Let's hope it was the right call. And I think we will see in the upcoming tournaments.
I'm very happy that we eventually made everything work, because there was a lot of challenges. A lot of people didn't see, of course, with having a new logo and a rebrand. But I'm very happy because it still fits everything we do, everything we stand for. And this is part of the story that we are creating. And I think having the feedback from the community was such an important aspect in the rebrand. Yeah, that's everything we see today has been part of that process. The jerseys, the banners, even the story that you see on our webpage, on the about page. So many things have changed now, and still so many more things to come. I think put everything on a higher level than it already was.
I think it was like a lot more controversial before that, because more people were liking the old logo, but now like most of the people do enjoy the new logo, so it's a completely different feeling, I would say. But also the whole rebrand, I think it fits more us and more that we want to show to the world what we actually are. And yeah, I think we have a lot ahead of us, I would say. And I think the speed that we are moving with, I think we can show a lot in the nearest future.
I feel the pressure for sure. Instead of feeling the heat, I'm feeling the pressure right now. And I still stand my ground that I don't want to sell something that is not perfect yet. So to the jersey that me and Jazz have on today, we're still making some changes. We have one of our people in the company flying over to the company that is making our jerseys to make sure the quality is right, because we also want, when people spend their money on something, that we want to have it as the right quality. Every small detail needs to fit. So we could release the jersey today already, like the one we have right now, but the reason we're not releasing something is because it needs to be perfect. Like when I do something, I want to do it right, and they can still expect it to, like, the shop to go live this month, or the pre-sales, the pre-orders at least to be live. Vicky, our graphic designer, will also be sharing some designs this week, probably, like the details, the adjustments that we made to the jersey. And all I can say is that they look a lot cooler than what you see already. So I'm really happy with the changes and the details. And when all that is finished, that is the jersey that I want to sell.
Yeah, I just want to say to fans and community to hang on there. We are not selling jerseys because we love the pressure or we think it's fun. We're just waiting until we have the perfect jersey that fits us and that fits you. And yeah, we just need something that we are really happy with. And as soon as we got it, it will be out.
Well, I think something that we are looking into for sure is adding a game to our brands. We still don't know what direction we want to go with this. We're also looking into female teams, academy teams, so that there is still a lot of directions we try to go. But when we go a certain direction, like I said, we want the results to be on the right level. When we sign a team, we want the team to fit the brands, like the Valorant team, the Counter-Strike team, even the PUBG team. There needs to be a certain connection between what we do, what our community wants, what the fans want. And yeah, I think that's already a big tease I'm giving. So I think that's enough for now. We have a lot coming, and I think adding one of those things will be one of the next steps.
I think also I can tease a little bit that small roof over our head would be nice.
Yeah, that's also true, right? One of our big plans, and we do want to create something like this on the short term, is we want to have our own gaming house, because now we invest a lot of money into boot camps. That's just the case. Like our Counter-Strike team, they already went boot camping 3 times this year, Valorant 1 time, PUBG 1 time. That's also a very big cost, I would say, sending people somewhere and having them play there for a week. So I think our own place is something we are working on very hard as well. We have a few pitches ready. I think it's a good tease as well, Jazz. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have any questions yourself or something you want to see in the next video, please put it in the comments or reach out to us on Discord. Whatever topic you want to be discussed next, or whatever insights you want to have, let us know. We will try to give you as much information as possible.